Japan is a country full of amazing places. It has big cities with bright lights. It also has quiet places with deep history. One of the most famous places is Mount Fuji. This mountain is very tall and beautiful. It is a symbol of Japan. At the bottom of this great mountain, there is a special forest. This forest is called Aokigahara. It is a very old place. The trees here are green and thick. The ground is made of dark volcanic rock. This forest covers a very large area. It feels like a different world when you step inside. This is the story of Aokigahara, a place of beauty and mystery. Aokigahara is located on the northwest side of Mount Fuji. It is part of the Fuji-Hakone-Izu National Park, a protected area. The name Sea of Trees is a perfect description for Aokigahara. The forest is vast and dense. If you leave the main path, it is easy to get lost. The ground is uneven, full of old lava bumps and holes. Volcanic rock is covered in a thick carpet of green moss. It grows everywhere, on rocks, on fallen logs, and on the trunks of trees. The whole forest looks soft and ancient, like a fairy tale. Because the soil is thin and the lava rock is hard, roots cannot go deep. They spread across the surface, thick, gnarled, and interlaced. They look alive, gripping the earth to keep the trees steady. Another strange thing about this forest is the silence. The dense trees act like soft walls that absorb sound. Sometimes you might hear a crow or the tapping of a woodpecker, but often there is only a deep, peaceful quiet. The green moss, the twisting roots, the profound silence create an atmosphere that feels separate from the modern world, a place where nature is in complete control. Every old forest has its stories, and Aokigahara is no different. These tales are part of Japanese folklore and culture, whispers from the past. One well-known legend speaks of yurei, spirits with strong feelings. Sadness and anger are said to keep some spirits wandering. Old stories place these souls among Aokigahara's silent trees. These are not tales to frighten, but to remind us to respect the past. They are part of the spiritual history around Mount Fuji. Another belief, the iron-rich lava can affect compasses. Some say it is easy to get lost because your compass won't work right. Scientists note the effect is small, yet the story endures. It adds to the forest's image as a natural labyrinth. Walking here, you can almost imagine legends living in the roots and the quiet. These old beliefs are woven into Aokigahara's identity, making it more than just a forest. Aokigahara is a place of incredible natural beauty. However, it is also known by a very sad nickname. This is a difficult part of the forest story, and we should speak of it with care. For many years, some have sought solitude here to end their lives. This has brought deep sadness to the forest. It is a place of life and nature, also marked by human pain and despair. A 1961 novel, Tower of Waves, linked the forest to tragedy. Over decades, books and movies amplified this image. Silence, density, and the feeling of being lost fed the legend. Local people and authorities worked to change the narrative. Signs encourage reflection and offer help to those in need. Volunteer patrols offer support and kindness on the trails. When we speak of Aokigahara, we should focus on its life, not its sadness. It is a powerful, ancient part of nature, full of life and beauty. Despite its mysterious reputation, Aokigahara welcomes tourists and hikers. Well-marked trails guide you safely through beautiful areas. Stay on the paths to enjoy the magic without danger of getting lost. You will be surrounded by tall evergreens and moss-covered lava rock. Signs explain the geology and the plants you will encounter. Take your time. Look closely at the twisted roots and listen to the quiet. Be a good guest. Do not leave trash. Do not pick plants. Do not disturb the moss. Be quiet and respectful so everyone can find peace. A popular trail leads to the Narusawa Ice Cave and the Fugaku Wind Cave. The ice cave stays cold with gleaming pillars and walls of ice. The wind cave's porous rock absorbs sound, creating a journey into silence. While the forest is dense and enclosed, it offers breathtaking surprises. Aokigahara sits at the base of Mount Fuji. As you explore, incredible views of Japan's iconic mountain appear. From Lake Saiko, the views are stunning. At Saiko Iyashi no Sato Nenba, old houses, Blue Lake and Fuji align in perfect harmony. Observation decks let you look over the sea of trees. You see a vast ocean of green with Fuji rising above it all. Fuji has been sacred for centuries, a symbol of beauty, power, and spirituality. The journey from darkness to light, from enclosed to open, is unforgettable. It is one of the main reasons a visit to Aokigahara stays with you: contrast, perspective, and awe. Millions visit the Fuji region, and many are drawn to Aokigahara. What makes this forest so interesting? A mix of beauty, mystery, and culture. Nature lovers, hikers, and photographers come for the sea of trees, mossy lava rock, and iconic roots. They seek peaceful silence and the feeling of an ancient untouched world. Legends, eerie and the compass stories, add to the allure. Many come not for fear but to feel the forest's unique energy. A visit connects you with folklore, spiritual beliefs about nature and Fuji's history. People also want to understand the effort to promote life and hope. It becomes a cultural experience, beautiful, thought-provoking and deeply memorable. This journey touches nature, mystery, and the human heart. Aokigahara is complex, stunning beauty and deep sadness. Born of a volcano and full of human stories, it deserves our respect. The trees, the moss, and the caves remind us that life is strong, even in unlikely places. Above all, this is a place of life. Respect the people who live here. The forest is their backyard and heritage. They work to protect the forest and share a message of hope. Honor their efforts by staying on paths and being quiet. Remember the sadness here with compassion and sensitivity. The forest reminds us of mental health, kindness, and seeking help. Those hopeful signs say life is precious and help is available. Aokigahara teaches geology and biology, folklore and history, and most of all, the